We've got enough tragedy and horror in the world. We don't want people to be engaged in things and bringing up their children to follow them into cruel and senseless and heartless behavior that will bring about the end, potentially the end of species. And morally, it's obscene. So I absolutely feel we must tell the story.
It is time now to join together, to relegate the last bastion of a bygone era to the trash can of history with the rest of mankind's shameful past.
As Nelson Mandela said, it always seems impossible until it's done. This might be a David and Goliath battle, but let's not forget something. David won.
Great film.
How good was that? All I can say was Lynn Santer. I would have cried more, but I was in a public place because that was absolutely devastating but breathtaking at the same time. Give it up for Lynn Santer. Beautiful lady here. Let me just pass through. Can someone just hit the pause button on my computer? This beautiful lady. Space bar.
Land of the free movies.
This beautiful lady here, my soul goes out to her. She did the most incredible film that's brought tears to my eyes in a long time, and I do films, so I feel embarrassed following this act. But I did a whole series on endangered animals, and I know that Lynn, this film encompasses basically my whole series in one film, because you took 20 years to do it. So just while everyone's fresh in their mind, can you just give us a roundup of what you went through, what they can do, and where we can go from here?
Well, I think you can see why it took 20 years. And the army that we gathered in that cast of characters in every continent on Earth, I think, over that period of time. And you talked about this being, I've never made a cent out of this film. And because I am my mother's primary caregiver and she has been so ill these last 5 years, I've never been able to attend a single screening. And it's 2 films have won accolades in 65 locations around the world.
Woo!
And this is the first time I've been in a public screening.
Yay!
I haven't been able to attend any of them. And you talked about what happened to Diane Fossey. I don't know how many of you know, but George and Joy Adamson from Born Free fame, they were both murdered as well. Both of them. So, and as I said earlier, I've received death threats. This has been more than a labour of love. It's a mission. It's my raison d'etre. It's my reason to get out of bed in the morning. And honestly, with some of the things I've faced, with what's going on in my personal life, and with the challenges I had getting this film out, if I didn't believe in this more than my next breath, I couldn't have kept taking those next steps. But look at the amazing people I have now gathered from all over the planet. Certainly there's some very famous names in there, and I'm very grateful to them, but more than that, the people in DC, the people who were out in Uganda, I mean, the number of countries we managed to get filming in to get this message across. And winning accolades in 65 locations around the world is wonderful to load the piano up with the trophies, but that isn't the point. The point is the exposure it's getting, because knowledge is power and the truth will come out. And thank you so much for your appreciation and for watching. And please excuse me, I've got to make a quick phone call. and always thank you for the opportunity, for being able to see it in public for the first time.
Thank you, Lynn.
Can they see this amazing documentary anywhere, or how do they get to see it, or is it still in film festivals?
Okay, if you want to see the documentary, contact me. Go to my website, which is landofthefreemovie.com. If you want to get involved and make a difference, go to bantrophyhunting.org. And there are many, many ways that you can get involved without donating money. Of course, money always helps. And yeah, you contact me through landofthefreemovie.com. Get involved by going to bantrophyhunting.org. Thank you for the question.
I don't think there's anyone in the room, Lynn, that can't be motivated by that film. Did everyone feel that was the worst thing and the best thing they've ever seen, that the fact that these people dedicated their lives to doing this?
I'm damn proud of this film.
Yeah. You've done amazing.
Give it up for Lynn Santer.
Yeah.
And any questions, Lynn can be back at the beginning of our panel. Yeah, she'll be back in a few minutes. She's just got some urgent stuff to take care of. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is just from the back of this film, I just want to show you another 15-minute film. I can't tell you how many crossovers from this film is in my film, even though it's not the same animals or the same concept. It's the same background in the fact that the people behind a lot of this hunting and these programs and the big money that gets exchanged on the planet, it all comes from the wrong place. And I just have to say, it's not just America that targets endangered animals. You have many Asian countries that pay the biggest price for the last of the species. So it's not just a target on the West, because I don't want the West to just feel that we're the shittiest people on the earth. We're not. There's a lot of us who are beautiful people. This is a culture, is money, power, corruption, greed, the 7 deadly sins. Okay? So don't think everybody in America backs this. They don't. Don't think everyone in Australia is wrong. The Western society is one society, but this culture is ingrained in all societies where greed and corruption will corrupt the most beautiful things on the planet, and this is what we've got to turn around. So the next film I'm going to show you, it's only a 15-minute film. I literally 2 minutes before I came here stopped editing. I've only done a few days on it. It's my newest film out of the rack. It's to save our brumbies. Now, does anyone know what's happening with the beautiful brumbies in Australia right now? Yeah? Okay. So the same people, the money, the power, everything that you saw in that film, it's the same motivation. The hunting and fishing party give votes to our politicians. Our politics is a scam. I've watched elections here in my own Gold Coast with our own, I don't even want to mention who it is, corrupt. There's not an honest vote that passed when I had to be an adjudicator at one of these things. It was a scam. So these people get into power and they transfer money around the place, and they just use our money and ask us through non-for-profits for more money to do horrendous things. And although there's some really good non-for-profits, really good conservation companies, especially in the last decade, the amount of CEOs and corporations that have got into these projects is phenomenal. So this same thing that Lynn did can be ricocheted through many of the films that I'm doing right now. One I'm doing on the fire ants and the pesticides that are going into our ecosystem. Who's had to deal with fire ant poisons? Anyone here in the room? Right, don't touch it. The stuff's lethal. It's another one of these bureaucratic money exchanges going on right now. The brumbies is the same thing. So I have to apologise. I don't even know what these audio levels will be like. I just wanted to get you the first 15 minutes of a very, very rough cut that I've done on a new film to try and save the Brumbies. We have endangered Brumbies, a heritage herd of 3,000. That's all we've got left. They've killed them in Victoria. They've killed them in the ACT. They've killed them virtually all around Australia. These are the most beautiful horses in the world. Sure, we brought them here, but they've been here and they've been born here for 150 plus years. That means they're here before us, right? It's like my ancestry came out with the second fleet, and I look at myself as Indigenous because I care and I want to protect this country. That's what we have to do right now. It doesn't matter what colour of skin we have, it's about protecting the country we're standing on. And stop this crap about black and white and pink and yellow. I don't care anymore. It's about who cares? Who's got a heart left? Who's not corrupted by money or power or all these incredible things going on in the world? This is for our Brumbies. The Brumbies fought for us in World War II. Okay, Western countries may have done terrible things to the Indigenous, but that's all happening right now in the ricochet in exactly the reverse. Does that make it right? No. It doesn't make it right. It was never right, and it has to stop. And that's what we want to stop now. We want to make a difference by standing tall. Every single person in the room, great. We're taking on a footy final. We're losing, but we're winning. Because in the end, the truth comes out. And in the end, the beauty of the planet will go on. It's whether or not humanity can get their act together to be a magic part of that. So I just want to show you this Brumby film. Like I said, you have to put all judgment out the window because it literally it's going to come. And this is the same story that you've just seen. And then after that, we're going to have our panel up here and welcome any questions. So give me 2 minutes and I'll put the film on.
We also have last chance for raffle tickets as well.
And then we'll have last chance of raffle tickets as soon as the film is finished.
Animal Action Film Festival, Crime and RSL.
If anyone wants a quick toilet break, toilets are straight out the front. So let's have a couple of minutes, just quickly, for a toilet break.
Straight after this toilet break. Yay!